Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And the quarterback dropping back, makes a quick grab. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Pass complete on a crosser. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's Law. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. And run good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the back.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And out comes the offense set to take over here. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yard.
Caught near the goal line. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, tie. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And
he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Young. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one match.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity, this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Ball handed off. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. Offense operating from the pistol.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's looking to scramble. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. So we've reached the 2-minute warning. This offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught, completion. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Send the back in motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. A quick spin move. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game. Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown.